Welcome to the Coach Jeff Garrett Show, where each week I bring you short, bite-sized podcasts filled with powerful ideas that you can use at home and at work. I'm a thought leader that believes you can have success while living life out of balance. I'm glad you're here. Let's get the show started. One of the things I like to do at the end of each day is to look back over my day. Who did I talk to? What were my appointments? What went well? What didn't go well? What could I have done differently? I look at all these things and then I pick out my wins for the day. And I like to teach people to do this too. And sometimes it takes a mindset shift in order to look at your wins and say, gosh, I have a whole bunch of losses here. But in those losses, where are the wins? So one mindset shift is to take something that you feel was not a win and determine, how could this be a win? I'm going to give you an example. I had a client that had made a mistake with a vendor and they wanted to turn it into a win. So through the coaching process, he took some time to think about, okay, here's what I would expect from myself if I were the vendor. And then took a little bit more time to write it out and get some points written out. The next step he took was to call the vendor and to formally apologize for his error. The vendor didn't expect a call back, and in the process, he earned back some trust with that vendor. So at the end of the day, this mistake ended up being a win. He had to make a mindset shift in order to turn it from, this is a big loss and I really made a mistake, to making it a win. So shifting your mindset, it can take changing your perspective, your beliefs, and your thought patterns. It to help you have a more positive and productive way of thinking something through. And here are some strategies that I found that can help you shift your mindset from maybe being negative to positive, or from a non-growth mindset to a growth mindset. So number one, you start to have negative thoughts. Challenge those thoughts. Become aware of them. What are they doing and when do I have them most commonly? And challenge them by asking your questions. Okay, where is this coming from? Where's this thought coming from? What are some other alternatives or different ways I could look at this? Number two, cultivate self-awareness. Develop a habit of taking some time to think, to take time to have self-reflection and just introspect on different things. Take time to think. Develop a habit of just taking time to do some reflection, like I was talking about, like I like to do at the end of the day. And understand, do you have certain triggers or patterns of thinking that cause you to focus on your losses rather than your wins? Number three, set a clear path for your wins. Define what you want to achieve and then determine, why is that important to you? The next step is to take that desired win and to break it down into smaller bite-sized pieces, some achievable steps, and then created a plan to achieve those steps. This will help you stay focused and also help you stay motivated. Number four, practice positive self-talk. How many times a day do you hear yourself in your mind thinking, well, I can't do this, or I'm no good at that, or if I do that, I'm just going to mess it up? Rewire your thinking and have positive self-talk. Over time, you're going to find that your positive self-talk will overcome your negative self-talk. It's going to win out. Number five, and this is really important, surround yourself with positivity. First of all, surround yourself with people that are positive. Next, you want to look at, okay, what am I reading? What am I listening to as far as maybe podcasts or books? And what type of entertainment am I looking at? Limit your exposure to the negative things, whether it's people, news, or social media. I can tell you, I've limited myself on news and I've limited myself on social media, and it makes a world of difference on your positivity. Number 6, and this one's important too, it's embrace failure as a learning opportunity. When something doesn't go well and it's not a win, look at it and say, okay, what do I do next time? Failure is just a stepping stone to a win. Analyze what went wrong, extract the lessons, and use them to improve and grow. Turn your failures into victories. Number 7 is to practice gratitude. Gratitude's really important in that it gives you a different perspective and puts a positive spin on things. Be grateful for the things that you have. One of the things that I like to do is write down things that I'm grateful for and think about it every day. You may want to think about having a gratitude journal where you just take a few moments every day and reflect on the things that you're grateful for. It's also a good time to reflect on your wins for the day. And finally, number 8, embrace a growth mindset. Adopt it. Embrace challenges and see setbacks as opportunities. And persist in the face of any obstacles and challenges. One thing you can do is be curious. Ask yourself questions on what you did right, what you could have done differently, and what you will do next time. Ask for other people to give you some feedback as well, give you some ideas, give you a different perspective. I want you to remember, shifting your mindset is going to take you some time and it's going to take effort, just like anything else. If you want to get better at it, you have to put time and effort into it. So be patient with yourself and make sure to celebrate the wins along the way. Thanks for listening and be audacious. You can contact me at jeff@coachjeff.me. Please share this podcast with your friends and coworkers.